Hey there, this is Mega Blade J, and today I'm going to do some more trailer reactions, as Limited Run Games had their own kind of mini E3 presentation type thingy, and they actually revealed a few pretty interesting games. So I was going to watch and react to about 3 trailers that caught my interest, and give my opinion. Alright, so starting off, we're going to start with Shantae Advance, Risky Revolution. Let's watch.
My name is Matt Bozon. I'm the creative director of Way Forward. I'm the director of the Shantae video game series, and that's what I do. You want me to do that again? So the story of how we went from Shantae Game Boy Color to Shantae Advance is Shantae was finished, but had not shipped yet. So we were already working on Shantae Advance for quite some time at this point. Shantae, the original, was very well reviewed. Sales were not good. So when we're taking the Game Boy Advance demo, which was about an hour and a half long, we'd start taking that to places. We go, well, here we go. And they go, how is the sales data for, how did Shantae the original do? And we go, oh, not well at all. Do you want the new game? So it was a tough market. It was really difficult, and it was all retail driven. So there'd be too many creative compromises to either get it on a tiny cartridge, or maybe a cartridge where you couldn't save your progress. We just didn't want a less ambitious Shantae game. We wanted it to be the game that we wanted to make. So for those reasons, we just shut it down and archived all the files and put it away. I'd like to finish that work. It seems weird that it was left undone, and I think fans would like it. Could you just release pieces of it on the internet or something? Never wanted to do it because I'm like, maybe someday we'll have a chance. Well, we got our chance now. The game's title is Shantae Risky Revolution. Risky Boots has found this cavern underneath Sequin Land, and so she sets up this device that lets her rotate the land above, and landlocked towns that she could never plunder or pillage are getting rotated, and they're ending up at the coastline so she can attack them. So it's just a big silly idea, but you as the player get to control that. So you can shift the world around, it's like puzzle stuff, and you can ultimately foil Risky by using her machine against her, but in the meantime, it's fun to slide the layers. Risky Revolution is when a lot of the main cast meets, in some cases for the first time. So we went straight into Shantae Risky's Revenge, where everyone just somehow knows everybody. There's an entire missing chapter of their lives that was never touched on. One of the things we wanted to have in this game was link cable support, which sounds funny today. It's fun. It's an experience you don't get anymore. You just need 1 copy of the game. It sends it out to 3 empty devices. It's lighthearted and fun and really silly, and I think players will like it. I mean, to make a Game Boy Advance game in this year is crazy, but I think it's a better version of the game than it would have been if it had come out in 2003 or 2004. There's no way this game was coming back with a limited run. I mean, this is the only way that this game would ever get into players' hands. To play an actual final, manufactured version in a box is going to be super cool, and so I can't wait for that.
Okay, that one caught me completely by surprise. A brand new Shantae game, or I guess not really brand new, but I guess brand new for us. Yeah, so they are bringing back Shantae Advance, which will bridge the gap between Risky's Revenge and Pirate's Curse. I gotta admit, I am a big fan of the Shantae series. But first one was actually Risky's Revenge. I downloaded that on my 3DS back when I first got the thing. And after that, Pirate's Curse, and I've been buying them ever since. I never actually played the original Game Boy Color Shantae. I gotta get onto that one day. But yeah, this is very, very surprising. From what I remember them showing off the demo for this back when they were doing the Kickstarter for Half Genie Hero. I remember them playing through it. It looked pretty good. I think they had an hour-long demo back then. So the fact that they get the chance to actually finish a project that, got discontinued is pretty freaking amazing. From what I understand, I think Limited Runs Games is putting this out physically. I'm pretty sure eventually it'll come out on the Switch and other systems too. So I think I might wait for that version of it. And it looks like they're also going to try and bring back the multiplayer. Yeah, so this will come out physically for Game Boy Advance cartridges, and you can use the link cable to play together, which is pretty awesome. I do remember playing, I think was it Pokemon? I played something on the Game Boy Advance with some friends. Yeah, so they didn't show much of the game, but pretty much just what was in the old demo. But I'm looking forward to this. Now, I remember them also talking about how the original idea for Shantae was they actually made it originally for the Super NES. So, heck, who knows? One day we might get the original Super NES version of Shantae. Guy can dream. Also, I believe in that demo they showed for Shantae Advance, there was an enemy that would grab Shantae and spank her. I doubt that'll be in this version, but hey, who knows? Alrighty. Now on to the next game, which is actually DoubleShake, which was a demo I played a while back. Let's watch. Alrighty, so yeah, DoubleShake. It looks like they got it published by Limited Runs for the physical copy at least, which is pretty freaking amazing. I remember playing this, I think the demo of this back in like 2021. So yeah, this is actually a indie game made by, fans. It is inspired by Mischief Makers and I believe it was Tomba, the Tomba series on the PS1. So it is a 2D action platformer where you can grab things and basically use them to get to higher levels and higher areas. I played the demo a while back. There's like 2 demos on my channel. Both of them were fun. The graphics were bright, colorful. The characters were pretty fun. The music. Oh god, the music was fantastic in those games. If I remember correctly, I believe they were actually going for a type of Sonic adventure style with the music. It was very energetic, very bouncy, made you very excited to play that game. And I know I've been following the developers on their Twitter. They've been doing some updates. I'm just really happy for these guys. They came a long way. And just so happens, Limited Runs is also going to be releasing a Tomba collection as well. I believe it's going to be 1 and 2. That way, if you guys want to check out the original one of the original inspirations for this game, you actually can play those 2 as well. I never got around to playing the Tomba games. I remember seeing them in the stores when it first came out for PS1 years ago. Played the crap out of Mischief Makers, so love that game. I might give this Tomba collection a try to, see what it's like. And just for the heck of it, I might just replay the demo for DoubleShake. I think the last time I played it, my sound got all messed up. So wouldn't be a bad idea just to give it another go or see if they got a new demo floating around. I think I'm going to look into that. But I'll definitely post a link to the original demo for you guys to try out. Once again, a big congratulations to the developers of this game for getting basically a publisher and getting a physical copy. Congrats, guys. And now, the final trailer for this video. We'll be looking at, I'm not sure if I'm saying this right, but Arzet, the Jewel of Theramore.
years of peace. The evil Dimer has returned. It's up to Princess Arzet to defeat him. In this new interactive animated adventure, Arzet must explore the kingdom of Theramore. Slay fearsome foes. Acquire powerful items. Discover secrets. Assist colorful characters.
Allow me to heal you.
And defeat Dimer's minions.
Here to challenge me?
Featuring hand-painted backgrounds, animated scenes,
My goods will improve your fortunes, so long as you improve mine.
an outstanding original score, and talent from previous interactive adventures. Good! This will be a journey you won't want to miss. Arzet, the Jewel of Theramore, coming soon to your interactive multimedia system.
Pay with something, will ya?
Okay, now this one was definitely a unexpected surprise. Arzet, the Jewel of Theramore, is a 2D action-adventure game that's basically a tribute to the two Philips CDI Zelda games. Now, for those of you that don't know, basically when Nintendo was thinking about making its N64, it was going to originally use CDs, and they were looking around to try and find someone to help them do that. They had made a deal with Philips. They actually made a deal with Sony at first to do it, but I guess there was something going on. I guess Sony wanted too much money, or the deal was going to give Sony too much control, and the boss of Nintendo at the time didn't like that and wanted to do it cheaper or something. So they kind of made a new deal with Philips without telling Sony, which majorly blew up in Nintendo's face in the long run, but that's a story for another day. Basically, Nintendo made a few games with Philips, and two of those were the two Zelda CDI games. Now, I have actually not played them myself, but I've seen other people play them, and from what I understand, they are not good Zelda games. They're 2D, very similar to the Zelda 2 on the NES, but from what I understand, the controls aren't very good. Combat is frustrating, hitboxes are kind of weird, but one thing that has made these games very popular is the 2D cutscenes and voice acting, which is very 90s, and yeah, very interesting looking. I'll leave it at that. This game seems to be embracing the cheesiness of those cutscenes and the voice acting. The gameplay looks pretty similar too. I'm hoping it's gonna play better than those ones. I'm pretty sure it will, but from what I can tell, I guess those two actors are people who did the voices in the other two Zelda games, possibly. I'll have to look them up later on. But yeah, this one is a real surprise, and I am definitely going to be keeping my eyes out for this one. Just like I said, it was a huge surprise. But yeah, those are my thoughts on these three games. Shantae, looking forward to. DoubleShake, it's awesome to see how far the game has gotten. And Arzet was truly a surprise. Just did not expect a Zelda CDI type game to show up anytime soon. But yeah, so overall, this was pretty interesting. I think this was the first time Limited Run did a E3 type deal like this, but I will definitely be keeping my eye out for them. They also did some other games too, but those are the three that really caught my attention. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Greatly appreciate it. And I will see all of you in the next video. Alrighty, bye.